I am Ivan Michael C. Atienza of Batangas State University, Bachelor of Science Information Technology from Section IT 2102. And for this video, I'll be doing the summary of CCNA 1 Routing and Switching, Chapter 11, Build a Small Network. So let's start. Small networks topology. With small networks, the design of the network is usually simple. The number of type of devices included are significantly reduced compared to the other larger network. The network topologies typically involve a single router and one or more switches. Traffic management. The network administrator should consider the various types of traffic and their treatment to the network design. The routers and switches in the small network should be configured to support real-time traffic such as voice and video in distinct manner relative to the other traffic. Common applications, network applications. Applications are software programs used to communicate over the network. Application layer services. Other programs may need the assistance of application layer services to use the network. Sources like data transfer or network spooling. Common protocols. These network protocols comprise a fundamental toolset of network communication. Network professional process of the inner end communication types of messages, syntax of the message, meaning of the informational fields. How messages are sent to expected response interaction with the next lower layer. Voice and video applications, infrastructure. To support the existing and compare real-time application, the infrastructure must accommodate the characteristics of each type of traffic VoIP. IP devices convert analog into digital IP packets. Devices should be an analog telephone adapter that is attached between traditional analog phone and Ethernet switch. In IP telephony, the IP phone itself performs voice to IP conversion. Small network growth, network documentation, physical and logical topology, device inventory, a list of devices that use from or comprise the network. Budget, itemized IT budget including the fiscal year, equipment purchasing budget, traffic analysis, protocols, applications, and services, and their respective traffic requirements should be documented. Protocols and analysis. Determine traffic flow patterns. It is important to capture traffic during utilization times to get a good representation of different traffic types. Perform the capture on different network segments. Some traffic will be local to a particular segment. Employee network utilization. These snapshots typically include the information such as OS and OS version, network application, CPU utilization, drive utilization, RAM utilization, types of threat, information theft, data loss and manipulation, identity theft, disruption of service, physical security, types of vulnerabilities, TCP, IP protocol weakness, hypertext transfer protocol, file transfer, FTP. Internet ICMP are inherently insecure. Operating system weakness. Each operating system has security problems that must be addressed. Unix and Linux, Mac OS and Mac OS X, Windows Server 2012, Windows 7, Windows 8. They are documented in computer emergency response. Chipset. Types of malware. Viruses. A computer virus is a type of malware that propagates the inserting copy of itself into the becoming part of another program. Worms. Computer worms are similar to viruses in that they replicate the functional copies of themselves and can cause the same type of damage. Trojan horses. A Trojan horse is another type of malware named after the wooden horse the Greek used to infiltrate Troy. Renaissance attack. The discovery of mapping system devices or vulnerabilities, access of unauthorized manipulation of data, system access or user privileges, denial of service, and disabling of corruption of network, system, or services. Access attacks, denial of service attacks, mockup, upgrade, update, and patch keeping up to date and the latest development can lead more effective defense against network attacks. As new malware is released, enterprise need to keep current to the latest versions of antivirus software. Authentication of the authorization of accounting, AAA. Firewall packet filtering prevents all or allows access based on IP or MAC addresses. Application filtering prevents or allows access by specific application types based on port numbers. URL filtering prevents or allows access to website based on specific URLs or keywords. Full packet inspection. Incoming packets must be legitimate response to requests of internal host, endpoint security, and endpoint or host, an individual computer system or device that access a network client. Device security overview. Default usernames and passwords should be changed immediately. Access to system resources should be restricted to only individuals that are authorized to use those resources. Password. Use a password length of at least 8 characters, preferably 10 or more characters. A longer password is a better password. Make password complex. Include a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers and symbols, and spaces if allowed. Avoid password based on repetition, common dictionary words, letter or number sequences, usernames, relative or pet names, biographical information such as birthday, ID numbers, ancestors' name, and other easily identifiable pieces of information. Enable SSH. Interpreting ping results using the ping command is effective way to test connectivity. The ping command uses the internet control ICMP and verifies layer 3 connectivity. The ping command will not always pinpoint the nature of problem, but it can help identify the source of the problem. An important first step is troubleshooting a network failure. Extending ping. The Cisco iOS 6 offers an extended mode of ping command. This mode is entered by typing ping in the privileged exec mode with the destination IP address. Network baseline. Creating an effective network performance baseline is accomplished over a period of time. One of the methods of starting a baseline is to copy and paste the result of the executed ping trace and relevant commands into a text file. Interpreting with the trace messages. A trace returns to a list of hops as packet is routed through a network. The form of the command depends on where the command is issued. When performing the trace from a Windows computer, use tracer. When performing the trace from a router CLI, use traceroute. Extended traceroute. Designed as a variation of traceroute command, the extended traceroute command allows the administrator to adjust parameters related to the command operation. The show IP interface brief command, verifying router interfaces. One of the most frequent used commands is the show IP interface brief command. This command provides a more abbreviated output than the show IP interface command. It provides a summary of the key information for all network interfaces on a router. The bug command. All bug commands are entered in the privileged exec mode. The Cisco iOS allows for narrowing the output of the bug to include only the relevant feature of the subfeature. The basic troubleshooting approaches. A common and efficient troubleshooting methodology is based on the scientific method. It can be broken into 6 main steps shown in the figure. The first step, identify the problem. Establish a network of probable cause. Test the theory and determine the cause. Establish a plan of action to resolve the problem and implement the solution. Verify full system functionality and implemented preventive measures. Document findings and actions and outcomes. Verify the monitor solution. Verification tools include the ping, traceroute, and show commands. The ping command can be used to verify successful network connectivity. Duplex operation. In data communication, duplex refers to the direction of data transmission between two devices. Communications are restricted to the exchange of data in one direction at a time. This connection is called half duplex. Duplex allows the sending of receiving and data to happen simultaneously. Duplex mismatches may be difficult to troubleshoot as communication between devices still occurs. Duplex mismatch may not become apparent even when using tools such as ping. Single small packets may fail to reveal a duplex mismatch problem. IP addressing issues on iOS device. IP address related problems will likely keep remote network devices from communicating because IP addresses are hierarchical. Any IP address assigned to the network must confirm the network's range of address. Default gateway issues. The default gateway for an end device the closest network device that can forward traffic to other networks. So that's it for my summary, and thanks for watching.